Are you struggling to grow on social media? These are 5 tips that you can implement today to help grow your accounts. All right, so over the last 12 years, I have helped companies of all shapes and sizes with their social strategy. And throughout that time, I have seen what's worked, what doesn't, where companies go wrong, and what small adjustments they can make to succeed. So I'm gonna share those with you, and let's hop right in. Number 1, bite off what you can chew. And what this means is picking a platform or 2 that you actually have the resources to execute on. Too many companies and creators try to be everywhere at once, and they end up not ever having success on any platform. Now, if we think about social media like this, you're at the center of a circle and you're trying to get to the outer edge of that circle. And every post or every action you make is an effort towards getting to the edge, which is where we want to go. The problem is when we do a post on Facebook, and then we do a post on Twitter, and then we do a post on Instagram, we're continually racing in a million different directions, and we're never really getting the growth that we want to see. So instead of doing that and spreading ourselves way too thin, let's look for the platforms that we can execute on and that we actually like and enjoy being on, and match our audience as well. So if our audience is there, we enjoy being there, and we have the resources to be there, let's actually lean into those platforms. Number 2, stop trying to be the hero and instead be the guide. Let's jump into this. Now, a lot of companies and creators like to position themselves as the hero in their social media posts. Hey, look at us, we just got listed at this store. Or, I went through this super hard thing, I then learned these 3 lessons, and now I'm having success. Okay, from the outset, it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with those posts. However, if we dig a little deeper, we see a foundational issue with content that has your brand at the center of it. Content like this positions you as the hero, but the problem is the audience member is the actual hero of the story, and no story can have 2 heroes. So how do we fix this? It's really simple. We have to shift our messaging away from trying to be, for movie reference sake, the Luke Skywalker of the film, and start to become the Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is the trusty guide, the person who's there, or the brand who's there, that has the information that helps the audience member achieve the goals they want to in their life. If we start to think about it like this, our audience members, our potential customers, are all living out life as the hero of their own journey. We want to come in and be the guide along their journey, not try to be the hero with the spotlight on ourselves. Number 3, use a social media scheduling tool. This can be done natively on the apps, or if you want to pay a nominal fee, you can use something like Buffer or Hootsuite. My agency, we actually use Contentino. It's great for managing a bunch of accounts and approvals. I'll put a link to it in the description if anybody wants to go check it out. But use a scheduler because it allows you to batch create and batch schedule content. This means social media doesn't take up a large part of your day every day. It might take up a big chunk of time once or twice a week, but that's a lot better and lets you get back to either running your business, creating other content, making connections, doing sales, whatever it is that you want to do outside of creating and scheduling content, you can do it. So we want to free up more time by using a scheduler. Number 4, get intentional about the accounts that you follow and engage with. So what I recommend you do is create a Google Sheets or an Excel sheet or a Notion table with 10 to 15 accounts in your industry that are doing a really great job on social media. These are people or brands that maybe share a customer base with you, but are not competitors. What we want to do is every day go through and actually check those specific feeds to see if those accounts have posted. If they have, and there's an opportunity for you to add a thoughtful or insightful comment from either your brand or your creator account, you can jump in and do that. This is a strategy that lets us build real connections and goodwill with people we may want to create content with in the future or partner with. It also stops us from getting sucked into social media and becoming distracted. Anyone who's worked in social knows you open up Instagram to do a post, or you open up TikTok to just check a comment, and then suddenly 45 minutes goes by because you've been sucked into a TikTok hole looking at what seems to be endless content. This helps alleviate some of that and at least remove some of the distractions. Number 5, stop chasing the algorithm. Okay, the algorithm on social media platforms changes seemingly daily. So one type of content that is rewarded today might actually not show up in feeds 2 months from now. This causes creators, marketers to constantly be having to learn how to create new types of content to keep up with the algorithm. But I'd say don't do this. Instead, Instead, focus on creating a certain type of content that you enjoy making and your audience is actually receptive to. Because when you do this, you're going to be more creatively fulfilled. And two, you're not going to be subject to algorithmic changes. Just say to yourself, I'm not going to worry about the organic algorithm because I know it's going to change. I am instead going to worry about creating the best content I can. If you do that, that content will find its way to the top. Do not worry. Also, this is a great way to avoid creator burnout. When you are chasing an algorithm and looking for little hacks here and there, it's an easy way as a creator, marketer, brand marketer, etc., to get burnt out. So do what fills up your tank creatively, not what TikTok or Instagram is necessarily telling you have to do at this moment. All right, I hope those tips are very helpful for you in your social media strategy moving forward. If you like this, please hit like, share, subscribe, all those buttons down below. They help us a ton. And also, if you're trying to build a healthier relationship with social media, check out this video.